Hi, this is Nigel, and today I've got a really exciting video today because I'm going to reveal a product that I imported that made me over $100,000 per month in sales, and this just continued on for a long time. So I'm just going to reveal the product, on what the product was and the strategy that I used to make this type of money. Okay, now the product that I imported was a fitness machine, and you've probably seen these. They're called the Ab King Pro. You've probably seen them in your country or on TV, on morning shows, talk morning shows, and also late night shows, and this particular item was on sale for $199 plus shipping. Some other networks are selling this for up to $300 plus shipping, and it's still popular today, but it's sort of phased out because I've got new products still focused around the abdominals, and this is how I capitalize on this strategy, and this is something that I go in more depth with my Importing Riches video e-course. Now what I did was I saw the product advertised on television, so I knew that the product sold, because to get TV advertising in the morning, especially in the morning, it cost a lot of money, and there were companies out there who were willing to invest that type of money because obviously the product sold. I mean, it sold like hotcakes. So I knew this. So what I did was I imported a product that was very similar or pretty much identical, but the issue that I came around was I couldn't use the brand name. And obviously I couldn't use Ab King Pro because otherwise I'd get sued. So what I did was I went to found a supplier in China that would sell this thing to me, but I would rebrand it, and the prices on this item, I actually got this item for, I think at the time it was $19.50 US, and it cost me all up, by the time I bought a container, it was like $23 landed. So once I discovered the price on it, I mean, I was just absolutely shocked, because on the morning shows they were selling them for $199 up to $299 plus shipping. So you can imagine the profit that these companies were making, and that's why they were able to afford TV space in the mornings and late at night. The profit was so high. So I imported a container, and the container was I first imported a 20-foot container, so there wasn't a lot, not as many. But then when I went to the 40-foot, obviously after I'd sold the item quickly, then I upgraded to a 40-foot, and I think I got a 40-foot containers contained about 880 units, and then you multiply that by 19.5, that's 17,160. Now you don't have to go to container load, you can go to just get 100 units if you want, but the good thing about it is the product is, it's really cheap, and you can then the profit margin is high. So what I did was, after I sold a small volume of this, I upgraded to a bigger volume, and I imported a 40-foot container. So it cost me about 17,000, and then shipping and all, it cost up all up around about $23 a unit times $880. So all up, about $20,000. Now obviously not everyone's got that money, but you'll get to this scale fairly easy once the key is finding the product. Okay, that's the real key to it. So 20,000. So what I did was, I was selling these units on eBay for $150, right? Can you see the profit? See, and at the time I was selling up to 10 to 15 a day, even more, and then that was just eBay, and then there was offline sales as well, and then we'd run ads in the paper as well. So we had the eBay, we had the offline with the through the papers, and then we also had like flea markets as well. So that's how we were able to make that 100,000 in sales per month. Now, obviously not all that was profit, but you know, a good chunk of that, I would say probably about 60 to 70,000 of that was profit per month. Okay. Now, the reason why I was able to find this product, and like I said, it all comes down to finding your product. See, once you've got your product that you found, which is what you put all the research into doing, once you've got the product, it's just like printing money. Because, so this unit was $23. I knew it was sold. I knew it sold on eBay for about $150. So the profit margin was ridiculous, right? And then all I had to do was just rinse and repeat. So if I wanted another $127 profit, all I had to do was just keep on multiplying that, just keep on ordering more and more and more and more and more until I get to the point where you know, the product gets saturated. And all products get saturated eventually, but the thing is, you get in there and you make a killing quick, and then you get out. So and this can all be operated from home. I started from home, started with $300 to my name. Now, how to find these products? See, what would happen was, we would actually have this product on eBay and also run it in the papers, but every time the TV network in the morning would run their infomercials, like in the morning, our sales would, our phones would go off the hook, because people saw the item for, you know, $300 on eBay, sorry, on the television, and then they would then go to the paper and then look at our item we were selling for $150. So instantly they would save half price. They would call us up and say, you know, is this the same item on television? And it was exactly the same item, but the problem was we had to rebrand it. There's no patent on it, so we could easily just sell it, but we couldn't name it, obviously. Okay, so they were getting exactly the same item, and they were winning, and we were selling tons of these. Okay, so very simple strategy, but it worked really well. So how do you find more of these products once you know the strategy behind it? What you do is you go to sites, and this is just one technique to do. You can go to sites that sell stuff like As Seen on TV, and then you can then import a similar product without using the same name brand. See this mop thing? I can tell you now, we sold bucket loads of these mops. Every sort of 6 months, there's a new model of this, the same thing, but it just gets revamped, and they bring out a new version of it, and then they charge. See, look at this guy. This guy is selling this for $128 plus 9 shipping. So if I go to Alibaba.com and I type in Steam Mop X5, see, this is pretty much the same thing, right? This is pretty much the same thing, and you could probably pick this up for about $20. So even now, I mean, you could even get this product now, and what the suppliers will do is they'll change the box for you so that you'll say something else. It won't say HGO Steam Mop X5. You can actually change that at no extra charge if you buy volume. So that's how I was able to make that those type of numbers, and they might seem a bit sort of out there at the moment, but once you actually get into it and find the product, the key is finding the product, and once you start selling and moving volume, it's just rinse and repeat. It's just printing. It's like printing money. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want some more information, just head over to importingriches.com.